Alright, let's take a look here. This reminds you of one of those movies, those black and white movies that your mom and grandma and stuff used to watch. Because they was in that time frame, they were very big about space and the moon. Just a little bit of history if y'all know what. But it's gonna be my first run on it, so let's take a look.
Well, I see you dug up the original movie poster. Oh boy, that takes me back.
And if you know me, I like to always look at the options first, so I know I'm going into. So definitely gonna turn the music just a little bit.
Wait, whose volume does that control?
We digitally cleaned up the old 35 millimeters. Much nicer now, huh?
Yeah, well, actually, I hadn't noticed. It looks alright.
Okay, so the controls are pretty basic.
Hey, is this thing on? Can you hear me alright?
Yeah, all good.
So I can tell it's gonna be kind of attempt of keep you entertained. Let's get it go.
Alright, we're gonna start the commentary track now.
Loading. And you think you can do something with the screens like how other those screens, but guess not.
Hello, Dan Smith here. I directed this film back in, well, it feels like a century ago.
Knew it.
The studio asked me to provide a commentary track for the DVD release. And wham! Straight into the action. No fluff or anything. That's what we did back then. Crash-landed ship. Out pops our hero, the fearless Dick Starspeed.
Wow. So
the ship's velocity reactor is damaged. I believe that I am stranded on an alien planet.
I'm in a movie.
Played, of course, by actor Jonathan Digby. Went on to some minor roles after this. Such a shame. I thought from day one this guy's got leading man written all over his face.
So you can't, it's not environmental. That sucks, but whatever. The guy's, oh. Not bad, but
I'm often asked why Dick breaks these boxes. He actually ad-libbed it. I told Jonathan, always keep things exciting.
Greetings, citizens of Gravoria. I am Dick Starspeed, and I come in peace.
Probably shouldn't have had Dick draw his weapon when he was talking about peas. Well, maybe one day we'll go back and CG it into a sandwich or something instead. Ha! Just kidding. And this is what people pay to see. A no-name middle-aged B-list actor duking it out with stuntmen in costumes.
so I wonder if you can die this actual.
Such stunning choreography. And the extras in those robot suits really knew how to take a punch. Oh, literally. I told Jonathan not to hold back. Give it all to him. Kick him in the nuts and bolts.
This is
And
something
I know what
new.
you're thinking, but don't worry. We handled it responsibly. We made them all sign waivers not to sue for injury.
Let's see how this works.
Holy smokes! If I land squarely on that grain silo, I should survive this fall unscathed.
Well, I shouldn't say this now, but you could actually see the strings if you squinted hard enough. A screenwriting trick from back in the old days. You put a grain silo or some haystacks down and it solves all your gravity-related problems.
So, was that supposed to happen? Okay, I do like the layout of the game. I'm not gonna lie to that. It has that Smite feel, but
It appears some of my equipment was lost when my ship was shot down. But what luck! This high-tech scanner reports that my ray gun is nearby.
like more like a Banjo-Kazooie feel.
Oh, the dinosaurs! You just don't see quality stop motion like this anymore, do you? Someone actually sat there and moved them, frame by frame. Today, it'd be done with computers, but where's the artistry in that?
No. This reminds me of this running sucks.
Now, if the trees here look a little plastic, well, it's because they are. I took them from the set of my last film, Vampire Island 2.
Can't aim. That sucks.
We got our fair share of nasty letters from scientists complaining about our portrayal of the dinosaurs. Was news to me. Apparently these stegosauruses weren't meat eaters.
This is a
Must have
boss?
preferred shellfish or something. Blah, how do they know? That's what I say.
So there's no lock-in.
As usual, the local population is defenseless. That's where our hero steps in and saves the day.
That's a nice soundtrack. Okay.
We put Jonathan threw a lot shooting this film. He wasn't the best actor, especially when reacting to getting hit. He's what you call a flincher. So I told the stuntman to really just go to town on him. It's the only way to get an honest performance sometimes. Our props master tried to make the weapons soft, but there's only so much you can do. Lucky for us, Dick's entire body was covered in that spacesuit. That thing was a lifesaver when it came to hiding bruises.
How curious. They dissolved into what appears to be gold.
Notice the gold disappears when Dick touches it. We had a deleted scene that explained he's actually teleporting it back to his ship. It's funny, no one ever questioned how Dick was able to walk around with an infinite amount of gold on him. To redo these shots. Our first attempt was kind of a disaster. We tried using real apes, thought it'd cut down on the costume budget a bit. But have you ever tried working with apes? They are the worst actors ever. They don't sit still for a moment, and the second you take your eyes off of them, they're flinging their feces all over the place. Jonathan refused to work with them after he got well, let's just say that he had to take more than a couple of showers one day. You know, you never forget the smell of monkey poo. We steam cleaned the studio top to bottom. Still never got rid of it entirely. All through the rest of the shot, we kept finding those little surprises hiding inside various props. Boy, were those the days.
Actually cool how it reminds you. Actually, when I really think about it, this gaming is like Star Fox.
Some really top-notch stop-motion effects, huh? Unfortunately, we skimped on the Dick Starspeed puppet a little.
The Earthman is not for you to eat, fiend.
What the hell?
Well, this was groundbreaking. We had the woman rescuing the man for once. We were really ahead of our time with this scene, but well, then again, I've always been rather progressive. The studio execs didn't seem to get why it was such a big deal, though. Sorry, we don't see this as anything unusual. Ha! Of course! It's unusual! A woman would never save the man. It just doesn't happen. Not in the movies, not in real life. I don't know why we didn't get more recognition for this scene. Well, I guess I was just a little too ahead of my time.
What?
Thank you for saving me, strange woman. What is your name?
I am the magnificent Scarlet Nova. Do not question my motives. Just be happy that you are still alive. I must speak with my father at once. I shall teleport to his chambers.
So we'll be seeing our first example of teleportation being used by Scarlet right here.
Wow, so this game pretty much...
Huh? Where is this place? This is not my father's chambers.
You have disobeyed me for the final time, Scarlet.
Nah, you ain't
Enjoy an
sticking with
eternity in
Andros.
The Tower of Eternal
Nah, don't nobody
For
peer out of
all
no screen like Andros
eternity.
do. Goodness.
The old fool did not notice I am wearing my jetpack.
Booster usage. Jump. Wait. Wait. Use booster. Survive deadly fall.
Oh.
Scarlet didn't quite realize she needed to shoot those energy orbs down below. Keep in mind, Stacy was doing this on a soundstage, okay?
Well, I take it back, game. You do give the aiming. Oh, come on now. Wow. So the commentary of this game is to throw you off. I was not even paying attention.
I was trying to push a new style of filmmaking. Have the hero do absolutely nothing from time to time.
Oh, come on. There's nothing out of here. Alright, so there's the box there. There's nothing. I hit every single thing that's down there. Come on. Supposed to go over here. Damn it. Now that we're back in business, alright, so you can't aim when you're down, so.
Ah, the energy imps. Such a neat effect. We had to paint each movement frame by frame and superimpose it into live footage. We were pulling all-nighters
So
for weeks.
all satellites are checkpoints,
Well,
that's good.
when I said
Wow.
we, I meant the artist. I'm pretty much useless if I don't get
I can't do nothing. It's stuck.
Hey, now what's going on? This isn't the right cut.
Well, that was new.
Fearless sea monster, always patrolling the shore, eagerly awaiting for his next meal.
Curses! My father revoked my access to the teleport terminals. I shall only be able to utilize the ones I activate manually.
I knew you would return.
Puny Earthman, you shall help me overthrow the Emperor.
Why would you turn against your own father? How do I know I can trust you?
Oh, this scene. This is practically Shakespeare in outer space.
Just as the entire planet does.
And, huh? Patrick, what's wrong with the video?
Sorry, sir. Technical problems.
Darn it, we're missing
I like
some
how
really
they
good
do
writing
the
here.
There. Sorry
old
about that.
school of
Well, we just passed right by her being
back
seen.
in that day as far as when they
Basically,
filmed the
they
movie
agreed
instead
to work
of
together, but one
trying
must
to
stay
keep it all
behind in the
futuristic.
sleep
So that's
chamber at all
something new.
times.
Should I rewind?
Never mind. I'll continue from here. Oh, spoiler alert. Our heroes may or may not find a particular tool that will allow them to destroy those rock barriers later on in the film. Right from the start, our budget was a little tight, even by standards back then. To make do, Tony shot a couple scenes in black and white. Originally, he intended to use it for flashbacks, but then I had to break it to him. Our film doesn't have flashbacks. We almost made it a silent film just to cut costs. It was an absolute necessity we have a T-Rex in this film, but we got this Serato thing instead. Of course, I went through the whole production thinking it was a T-Rex, because really, who can tell the difference anyway?
But we all know this is getting the feel of that Gecko game for Nintendo 64. But you don't run out of ammo. Just run out of time to use it. So you can go back. So that's what brings out the difference. Actually,
I designed this creature to reflect the human condition. Always hungry, never satisfied. The bottomless pit of the beast's stomach. I don't know, you say stuff like that in interviews and your film always wins awards.
I think that will get I actually like this game. It's funny. Okay.
It would appear that now is the time for us to climb the Deadly Tower of Monsters.
Good screenwriting 101. Always announce the title within the film itself.
Oh.
How else are you going to let the audience know your heroes really mean business? Now, that weapon, it's just an electric shaver, but, you know, I bet you'd never guess it was, would you? They look so futuristic.
What? Charge attacks. I say they got some nice soundtrack.
I could have made use of that one at some of our meetings with the studio. Oh, you'd like to see records of where our budget went to this month? Sure, let me get that for you right now. Boom, boom. Unfortunately, those meetings ended in a much different way.
Let's see what we got here. Out of here on oh. Look at that go.
I know a taxidermist who helped us out with these bat creatures for real cheap. And he's not good. He's kind of sloppy if you want to know the truth. But that's the best part. A sloppy bat looks scarier. Oh, but you gotta sew up that sphincter. Just trust me on that one. You know the hero means business when they take a shot from a monster and shoot it right back at him. In my professional opinion, that is the coolest of the cool. Hey, Patrick, throw something at me real quick.
What? I'm sorry, sir, but I don't think that would be appropriate.
Ugh, you're no fun.
What the hell? Shoot, man, what are you doing? Can't hit it. Forget it.
Oh, the squids. Some board member had these nephews who really wanted to be in the films. They made me cast them as squids. Whatever happened to artistic integrity? If you're going to cast a role not on merit, at least let it be a hot female role. My effects team kept assuring me the strings wouldn't be visible in the final cut, but I could see them. No transparent nylon. This stuff will do the trick. Yeah, right. I swear those darn strings is what made my hair go white.
Teleport usage. Jump. While in the air, use teleport. Quickly return to upper floor.
Can't hurt him.
Oh, you don't want to miss a single minute of this scene. The nuclear ends. Hey, we need to remind the audience our heroes are climbing a tower. So I needed something that would stick to wall. Originally, we had these web-footed what-have-yous. Not very scary. And then I left some cake out in my trailer, and it was crawling with ants in the morning. And that's when it hit me. What is the most obnoxious thing in the world?
That's not. Good thing that all the skills transfers over.
Some people thought it was odd that a simple wooden cage would have such an elaborate high-tech lock. But hey, if a Gravorian ever traveled to Earth, I'm sure they'd think a lot of our stuff was weird too.
That's so odd. Wow, they really make it difficult to climb in this game.
Script, Dick had a number of scenes that took place in the belly of the sea monster. He actually meets a whole tribe of diminutive mermaids and saves them from extinction. We cut all that for time. So now, Dick's transition between sea and land seems a bit abrupt.
I can't believe this. So any edge it's tested that force field. Oh, okay. Hold up. Try to cheat me on mine. Should turn the scene and everything. I seen it. All right. Let's bring her back in. then.
Oh no! This head belonged to my co-pilot robot. He was the most loyal companion in the galaxy.
Dick. Malfunction. Dick. Malfunction.
These Gravorians will pay dearly for this, my friend.
Now, what's a space adventure film without a trusty robot sidekick, huh? Am I right? In the original draft, we had Dick and Scarlet team up with an alien from the planet's surface. You know the type, pointy ears, wise and emotionless. But then we came to our senses and realized that a giant tin can robot's way cooler. Besides, everybody was doing the alien thing back then. You know me, I'd rather be a trailblazer.
Actually, I didn't want to do that. If you play the games I play, you know anything that's flashing red, you don't step on. But in this case, it's different. Actually, yeah. Sparky was better. Yep.
The insurance company made us install those safety guards after our actors fell off the set one too many times. Granted, they kept falling off even with the rails, but thanks to how the contract was laid out, we were no longer liable for their injuries. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess it's time to talk about the elephant in the room. Why on earth does this crazy film have title cards on screen when people are talking? You're thinking that, aren't you? I know you are. I would be too. Well, we had thought about making it a silent film at one point, so we shot a lot of scenes up close like this, with the dialogue written out for the audience to read. Well, when we swapped over to making a talkie, well, we just decided to keep on going rather than reshooting all those scenes.
Whoa. Very interesting game. And the graphics are good. Gameplay is fun. There we go.
Part about being in showbiz. Craft services. It's like never-ending supply of free food all day long. I never had to pay for a single meal. Hey Patrick, I noticed you guys don't do that here in your studio. You should talk to your boss. Maybe even just a bagel station. Nitpicking science community also complained about these Terra whatevers breathing fire. Like there's fossil evidence of dinosaurs not ever shooting fireballs. It's not like I gave them neck frills or had them spit poison or anything ridiculous like that.
Wow. This kind of entertainment keeps me wanting to go. I want to keep playing for some odd reason.
These nice still shots are great, aren't they? Just hold still, leave the camera way back like that, admire the music and the set pieces.
Yep. She is war ready. Oh, game, you don't give me that decision. Wow.
As luck would have it, the next lot to ours was filming some horror movie set in Transylvania. So we signed a soft contract with them to use their set after they wrapped for the day. And by that, I mean we kind of snuck in and filmed it real quick when no one was looking. I had my assistant Phyllis keep a lookout for the security guard.
Alright, it's gonna take some getting used to. Ah, gotcha.
Hey, most days, the effects team really nailed it. Dinosaurs, saucers, hey, you name it. But these, deflating rock, boulder, cubes, not their best work. Just looks kind of odd, if you ask me, like giant whoopee cushions. Hey, they said they could add some debris and explosions or two afterwards, and then we ran out of budget. Well, to be fair, we ran out of budget several times, but still, I lost a lot of sleep over these rocks.
There's no control on it, and I'm gonna go for it. Yeah, there's no control. That's different. Aim at it. Psych. That's no fun. Just keep going wherever you want to go. It's cool.
backstory on Dick? Why'd he travel to Gravoria in the first place? Did he do any research before landing there? Did he have a specific mission in that region of space?
Patrick, if you keep getting bogged down by the details, how will you ever learn to just sit back and appreciate the work of art for what it is?
Back up.
Production tip, ladies and gentlemen. No matter how sunny it is, don't store your papier-mâché props outdoors. They will get rained on. It's the law in this town. Like Occam's razor or Stockholm syndrome or I forget what it's called.
What in the cosmos? It's my co-pilot's body! I believe that I can repair it. Oh no! I am trapped!
Master Dick. Master Dick. Functions restored. Threat detected. Must eliminate.
Wow.
Fun fact. Hey, we actually had an actor inside the robot suit moving him around. I bet you thought it was an actual robot, huh? That's how good he was. No rest breaks or anything. Hardest working actor I've ever met. What a trooper. It was a shame we couldn't afford to pay him. And of course, since he wasn't on the payroll, I couldn't officially add him to the credits. But still, what a trooper. Wish I had a dozen actors like him.
I see why he didn't get paid. He is ridiculously slow. And I'm still getting something for ads in games I don't understand, but whatever. There's a heavy hitter. A heavy hitter. Wow, they're everywhere. Holy crap. Uh-oh, I got a trophy. As in games. Fuck, squish them. Squish them. I should have to fight bugs to just be able to squish them. Squish them.
Dangerous radiation detected.
Squish them. What the? Blah. poison one. Toxic. What?
Eliminate with extreme prejudice.
Oh, yeah. Another sea monster.
Roll right off. Man.
Alien slimes terminated.
No, we didn't use the same material for the toxic waste as we did the slimes. I mean, why fake something when you have the real deal available? We found a place where people were just dumping the stuff away for free. I was hoping the crew members handling it might get some cool superpowers from it, but no, nothing like that.
What? Squish them. Squish them. Jump and squish them. Big dude. Oh, man. Big dumb robot ass. Squish them. Wow. Can't even do it. I need some power. Well, that just changes the game. Yep. Take me up. Whoa. Why does that look familiar? Wow, like ragdolling them. What?
I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
Patrick, You got the wrong footage again.
Yeah, that was unexpected. Straight ragdoll. Back to the Ben snap.
I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger.
First boss is a bunch of ants. Oh, come on.
Oh, Robot, you're all right. And you saved the day.
You're threat eliminated.
Looks like the Emperor's days are numbered. At long last, we have assembled our team.
A lot of reviewers and fans, too, always wondered why we shot so few scenes with all three heroes in it together. I mean, we did our best to explain it. Something about the sleep chambers or staying back to protect the ape village. Really, it was just logistics. Jonathan had bowling league on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Stacy had her karate Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Honestly, we almost never had all of them on the set at the same time. Our robot actor was in some religion that only allowed him to work on Sundays. I'm still a little skeptical about that one, though.
Sir, it's just a guy in a suit. Couldn't you have gotten just about anyone to stand in as the robot?
See? That's why you'd make a horrible director, Patrick. His touches were subtle, to say the least. But he really brought a lot of character to the robot role.
If he was so indispensable, how come you didn't list the actor in the credits?
Well, let's just say it was an oversight. But I've learned my lesson. I only made the mistake 6 more times throughout my career.
No, that's not what I mean. Actually, give her some play. Yep, that's what I need to jump off from. Okay.
We first tried this one with regular logs. Well, that was disastrous. I'll tell you, never mess with physics. It was kind of...
What? I could have sworn I got them all.
To be frank, it started out nice, but then... well, it was a death trap. Just plain and simple. It was a death trap. Poor kid holding the boom almost broke his leg. Guess he played basketball in college or something, because he leaped right at the last second. Whew! Crisis averted. My props guy wanted to swap them with some spongy material for safety, but I had a better idea. Let's set the logs on fire. Then the crew will be sure to be safe dealing with them.
That was pathetic.
Created these conveyor belts for Stacy's character, Jonathan was always trying to run across them to no avail. I probably should have told him that we slowed the belt down whenever Scarlet runs across, but I got a real kick out of watching him try.
The only thing about it, there's no climbing. That was a waste. Hold on.
Thinking, with all this jumping and climbing and jumping, wouldn't this make a great video game? Isn't that what all those video games are about? Jumping around?
Well, yeah, and killing. There's jumping too, but mostly killing.
What? Patrick, that's awful. What sort of example are we setting for our youth?
Well, movies are pretty violent too. Your heroes have killed everything in sight. You had Dick shooting a dinosaur in the face in the first 5 minutes.
Well, Patrick, that's different, you know? What we did on film, that was art. Video games aren't art.
Oh, that's fast. Nothing over there. Wow, I got some weapons quick. Oh, there's a kryptonite on it, eh? Run it. Yeah, I got my first maxed weapon. Nothing's as potent as kryptonite. Second one. So the levels up on these weapons are
Funny story about the two caged apes in this scene. I had completely forgotten about them when we wrapped up filming on the set.
wow.
Then we spent the next day doing a location shoot. So, suffice it to say, our return to the studio was met with a couple of grumbling tummies complaining about unsafe work conditions, human rights, yada, yada, yada.
Ha! Wow.
Hey, Patrick, I was thinking we should take a little break and get a bite to eat. You like Chinese? I know a great takeout.
Well, we're not scheduled for a break for another few hours.
Nonsense. Hey, you have to try the shrimp. It's the absolute best. But, oh, hey, I feel like I should warn you. It gives me horrible gas. But that's okay. We're friends, right?
Really, sir. Studio time costs a fortune. Let's just stay on schedule.
Good thinking. We could
Wow,
grab
that
a
was
real
odd.
dinner together and go out for a night on the town. Yeah. Two young bachelors on the prowl.
I don't know what just happened,
Say, where
but
do you youngsters go these days?
This crystal shard is very quick. Just to get an eye that's so tired, he just closes his eyes and open it back up and explode.
For that matter, but hey, in the end, I think it was still worth making just for those die-hard fans that really love it. I attended a lot of sci-fi and movie cons, and to this day, I still see fans showing up dressed as aliens and apes and dinosaurs. Does a man proud. Now, granted, their costumes aren't exactly 100% faithful to the film, and it seems that no one ever remembers them by the right name. But still, knowing that we still have fans like this promoting the film decades later, it puts a tear in this old director's eye.
There we go.
I get all emotional.
What?
Okay.
I get it. That's pretty clever.
Some real action. Nothing like an adrenaline boost to get our hero to really start wailing on those monsters. We were unsure how to represent a surge of adrenaline at first, but I think we nailed it. Yep, definitely nailed it. Insistence on lens flare. I tell you, some days it felt like he was trying to be the director. Honestly, you could see dust on the lens, so just go and wipe it off myself. He would get so upset about it too. Like my fingers aren't clean enough to wipe the lens. Don't touch the lens. Whatever.
Wow. This just keeps going and going and going. Actually, That's what I need. And that's gonna be it. Just gonna take a quick 10-15 minutes, then I'll be back on the next one. Till then, see y'all then.